Welcome back to Rogue Squadron Games and our Digimon World 1 playthrough. And we've got an absolute banger of an episode for you today, so let's get straight into the video. First we have to travel through native forests looking for various Digimushrooms to feed Chives with his ever-growing appetite. We then venture towards Drill Tunnel to discover what was going to be hidden inside. We skipped past the various Goblinmon that were guarding the paths and then went deeper inside of Drill Tunnel, where we found a Dromogogon. We then explored going across a bridge to discover what was going to be hiding in the residential area. We spoke to the Dromogogon who was thrashing about on the floor, and in his anger he attacked poor me and Chives. Chives then unleashed his power and started a barrage of attacks against the Dromogogon, who didn't stand a chance. The Dromogogon couldn't even touch Chives as he carried on his brutal beating. Chives then unleashed his final move to defeat the Dromogogon and end his relentless anger. The Dromogogon then explained how the heat and the fire of the tunnel had driven him insane, and now he was going to go and drill the tunnel to help us on our journey. As we ventured through native forest, we were cornered by two Gaborimon, who stood no chance against the might of Chives, who made swift work of them. Both the Gaborimon left Chives some meat, which was going to come in very handy later on. We then ventured to Cola Point, where something unbelievable happened that I wasn't expecting. Colamon appeared and told us that he was going to help us cross the river because the bridge was out. Now we were unexpectedly in the tropical jungle, where we started to explore. And I wasn't 100% sure if we'd be able to find our way back, so we hoped to find some items, and hopefully some more residents. That's where we ran into Betamon, and luckily was able to recruit him without having to battle. Nice and simple. Chives then started to eat us out of house and home. Then disaster struck as Chives was hungry and needed the toilet, so he ran off in search of one. Unfortunately, we were too late as we had our very first care mistake, as Chives went to the toilet on the floor to ever remind us of our failure. Annoyingly, we found a toilet straight away after our little accident. We then went to Great Canyon and found something rather unusual. It seemed to be some sort of invisible bridge. But we'll probably find out more about this next time. As we tried to make our way back to town, a Tsukayamon attacked poor me and Chives. Things weren't easy as this Tsukayamon could do 300 damage. But luckily it was still no match for Chives. And it turned out that the Digimon bridge had been completed, so now we could travel from the town to the tropical jungle whenever we wanted. And it turned out that Colamon was still at the beach, and he decided that he was going to come and join us in our city. When I got back to town, I couldn't believe it. It was already starting to take shape, and Colamon had opened up an item store, which I couldn't believe it. It was a game changer. Now we can buy small recoveries. We then finished the day with a light spot of training, before heading off to bed to start day 5. First we grabbed our meat from Palmon before heading straight back to Drill Tunnel to see what Dromogogon had been doing there. With some newfound confidence, we decided to take on 3 Gobramon all at the same time. which was a little bit of a bad idea. We then knocked out 1 with our finishing move, then 2, then 3. Dromogomon then tasked us with carrying out the dirt that he'd been digging up from the tunnel. Disaster then struck as Chives needed to go to the toilet once again, so we used an autopilot, but we didn't get there in time. And once again, Chives had a care mistake. And it was just slap bang right in the middle of town, so always remind us of our failure. And with that, it was straight back to tunneling out the dirt with Chives. Dromogomon then told us that Chives looked tired, so we stopped tunnelling for dirt and headed to Overdell, where we got straight into a battle with 2 Psychomon, which was really difficult, but somehow we overcame this challenge to beat both of them. We then entered Overdell Cemetery with an injured and tired Chives. We then found a Bakumon and tried answering some of its questions, which we obviously got wrong because it got really annoyed with us and disappeared. We then found a mysterious mansion, which we couldn't enter yet. Back in File City, Chives was injured, tired and hungry, so we tended to all of those and went to the item shop to grab some medicine to cure him of his injuries. And that ended our action-packed Day 5. You will not believe what's going to happen in the next one. Thank you very much for watching the Rogue Squadron games. Please leave a like and a comment down below. And thanks again. See you in the next one.